Gentlemen, do you ever get the male urge to marry a woman just so you can control her whole life? Oh yeah, that's the good stuff, that traditional relationship type beat. I'm teasing, of course, that's not really my style, but Josh and Monica here are on a new episode of Love Don't Judge. It's called My Husband Controls My Life and I Love It, and we're gonna skip the directions in the title and just watch it and judge.
This is Monica. She fell in love with John.
You're hot, you play the guitar. I have a thing for musicians.
What can I say? Plucking some strings really gets the ladies lubed up. I know from experience it's really the only thing I have in my bag of tricks.
While the pair may look like your average couple from the outside, the way their relationship functions has shocked many.
I actually had like childhood friends straight out telling me that I've lost my dignity as a woman.
Did you like choose this? Or did it just happen?
Why is it that John can sleep with other women?
Can we cut?
Right away, the alpha is just seeping through the screen. You do not fuck with a man that has an arm-length, penciled-on, skinny tribal tat. One look, and you know this dude's definitely smoked crack. Probably killed someone and definitely experimented with self-administered anal beads, not to be trifled with.
So, here's a little dress. And, here's another dress that's shorter.
She just, every morning you gotta
green today.
hold up the outfits for John.
So we're going green today, yay.
Sorry, am I going blind or was that gray? Fucking camera tricks they use.
So I like my husband to pick up my clothes because I like pleasing him, so I like to look hot for him. I feel a lot more confident when he picks out my clothes because then I know that I'm actually wearing what he likes.
On this particular issue, I can relate, honestly. If I have to put on anything more than like sweatpants and a t-shirt, like do something social, I pray to God my wife picks out my clothes for me. I just don't need that kind of stress in my life. And if I don't color coordinate properly, it's a wash anyways because she's gonna make me change and tell me I look foolish. So when it comes to clothes, baby girl can control the hell out of me. Makes my life easier. You know what else makes my life easier? Today's video sponsor, ExpressVPN, so let's hear a bit about that and then we'll get into the meat of this relationship. The reality is we spend more and more time online every year and the trend is only going to continue. Everything that we do on our connected devices, download, browse, watch, it's all being logged in detail by our internet service provider overlords, who I hate, who can then sell that information to advertisers or in some cases use it against you by throttling the internet speed that you pay them for. ExpressVPN is the solution to this. It's an intuitive app that I've been using for years that encrypts your network data and tunnels it through a secure VPN, giving you back some online anonymity and letting you choose where to connect. So if you want to access something not available where you are, the US in my case, with a few clicks, I can have a secure connection that appears to be originating out of the UK. So I can grab my popcorn and watch one of my favorite movies, The Bourne Identity, that's only available on Netflix to UK residents. For less than $7 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee, it makes perfect sense to try it for yourself. So take back your online privacy and find out how you can get 3 months for free by clicking my link in the description box below. That's expressvpn.com/LeonLush. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you.
Hey everyone, my name is Monica and I live to please my husband John.
We have a traditional marriage and I'm the man and I make the rules around the house.
Tradition.
We've been together, what, 6 years now?
It's traditional.
I've always had a submissive side since I can remember, and I've always been drawn to assertive and dominant males.
Anybody who's been with a woman knows they don't know what the heck to wear, right?
Whoa, John, let's not just make assumptions about all women here. That's pretty misogynistic. You're right.
I like Monica to dress feminine, but nice.
Oh, sorry, what? Nice what, John? What? How are they gonna cut? How are they gonna cut right there?
Feminine, but nice.
How are they gonna cut right there? Nice what, John? Nice cleavage, nice thigh gap, nice. How are they gonna leave us hanging like that? You know, I enjoy women that wear joggers, but I prefer them in.
I enjoy being a traditional housewife because that's my love language. I love to make people I love feel good. It's not like I'm a hopeless little girl. It's not about that. It's just he's assertive and I like that in a man.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jokes aside, I don't see a whole lot of extremes going on here yet. Nothing wrong with being a housewife, finding value in providing for your home and your family or your husband, whatever that may be. Some women may prefer to be more independent, career-oriented boss ladies, right? Climbing the career ladder or whatnot. But there's nothing wrong with this type of lifestyle here. If it truly makes you happy, which I think may be a little suspect as the video goes on.
I have certain rules where, you know, keep him happy. So my mom, she taught me how to cook, how to clean, how to be a good wife, how to please my man, and she also
Listen
told
to
me
her.
be in good shape and look pretty because nobody wants a fat and ugly wife.
Well, listen, nobody wants a husband with a shitty tribal tattoo either, but marriages have to be more than skin deep, okay? Oh, look, he's in Logic. Is he a producer?
Okay.
Maybe he's a YouTuber.
Would you mind making some pancakes?
Yeah, sure. Want some whipped cream with the pancakes?
Hell yeah. Let's make some bacon too.
Oh my God, this shit is so painfully scripted.
I took care of everything that has to do with finances, making sure the bills are paid on time.
Why is it that John can sleep with other women?
Can we cut?
Yeah.
Boom! Oh man, producers finally dropped the bomb. They were really trying to paint this picture of like this traditional marriage grounded in this love of servitude for one another. But they intentionally left out the infidelity bomb and everything's about to unravel, I imagine.
Sleeping with other women thing, first of all, it's a really small part of our relationship. Monica was cool with it and I was cool with it.
Oh, the sleeping with other women part? That's just a little teeny tiny little part of our relationship. Could barely even know it. And like on like the Venn diagram, there's like all the other stuff and then just like whoring out with other girls. Right in the, she's cool. We don't even really talk about it, honestly. She doesn't care, I don't think.
And I think it's a luxury I have that probably most guys watching this wish they had, just because of like genetic programming. If you look at all other mammals, how they do it, typically the alpha male gets to bang all the females.
Ladies, you would be so lucky to get to lay with this alpha specimen of a man right here. How do I know that he is seething with alpha? Well, bangs whoever he wants, tribal tattoo, and high testosterone leading to a receding, thinning hairline. Takes one to know one. All right, I don't bang whoever I want, but I got the hairline and the tribal. He's got quite the front-end loader collection here, and bulldozers. My son would go ballistic to be in there.
I think it just makes for a much more relaxed relationship, because there's nothing in my life that I desire that I can't have. And I think that makes me a better husband.
I mean, okay, I understand that mindset. Typically what makes you a good partner is being willing to make sacrifices for the other person. Different strokes, different folks.
Breakfast! Ooh, yummy. Yes, it's pancakes. Please.
That's what I asked for. Obviously, it's pancakes, bitch.
Feel like, as a female,
Sorry, I just feel like
have a
off camera, that's how he
different
talks to
view
her.
on sex than a male does. So for a guy,
What was that?
I have a different view on sex than a male does.
Okay.
So for a guy, it's just a fun thing. I know in my heart that he loves me. He comes home to me. He takes really good care of me.
Cope much? Females, we feel differently. Guys, if it's just fun for them. It's not ever intimate. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is. Couldn't be me, but you know.
I don't really have anything to say to the people who disapprove our lifestyle, whatever.
PS5, let's go.
I don't care about them at all.
So I'm just getting
Doesn't care about
the
anyone
house ready
but himself,
for my friends.
from what
They're
it seems.
coming over. I always tidy up at home and keep the house nice and clean so John is happy and content with the house.
All right, great.
Interestingly, my wife does the same thing, keeps the house spick and span. I'm so appreciative, but she does it to keep herself happy, all right? She sees a crumb on the floor, that shit has got to go. And I like it, but like, listen, she left for 5 days recently, and on day 3, it looked like the house got spun up in an F5 tornado and landed back on the ground. It was horrific. All that's to say, gents, if you can find a woman that likes to keep it clean, she knows how to cook maybe, do what you can to keep that one around. Sleeping with whoever you want, probably not the best strategy, I'm going to be honest with you. Seems to be working for these two somehow, though.
You gonna go to the gym?
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, dude. What is this?
With the house.
All right, great. You gonna go to the gym?
Oh, dude, come on. No, they do. One more time.
is happy and content with the house.
Come on.
All right, Greg. You're gonna go to the gym.
Ow.
The conversation goes well with your friends. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you later.
That was so contrived. I could just see the director in that scene. Like, you know what? You tried the arm around the shoulder. I'm not really buying. You know what? Come out and give her like an aggressive slap on the ass. Yeah, I think that's really gonna help sell the chauvinistic angle we're going for. That's gonna read better. Hey, babe. Thanks for
Hi, babes. Oh, hi, babe. Hello. Hey, I had some wine for you. And, some sparkling for you, my love. So
Thank you, babe. We just traveled so far.
oh yeah.
Is this how people? Is this how girls really act when they're together?
That whole traditional.
Hey, babes. Hi, babes. Thank you, babes. We just traveled so far to get here, babes.
Housewife kind of thing, and my husband kind of being with other people as well. So
Is that part of the traditional?
no, maybe not that part, but me being a housewife, we never really talked about it though. So you kind of never knew how our marriage is working. I do,
I'm sorry, you never really talked about it?
my husband kind of being with other people as well.
Oh.
So,
Is that part of the traditional?
no, maybe not that part, but me being a housewife, we never really talked about it though. So
A likely story. John's here in the beginning monologue, like, oh yeah, me banging other chicks. She's totally fine with it. That's like a teeny tiny part of our relationship. And she's over here spilling guts to her girlfriends, like, embarrassed because they never even talked about it. Infidelity may be one of those marriage issues that you want to be on the same page on with your partner. Probably should talk about that one. Lest the resentment build and bottle and turn into Mount Vesuvius in a few years. Future Lorena Bobbitt case.
you kind of never knew how our marriage is working. I do all the cooking, cleaning, whatever.
I know John's great
This
and
girl,
all,
she
but like,
sounds
what
like she
does
has
he do?
no idea what she's talking about.
Takes out the trash, fixes with the
Also, for Christ's sake, on a production of this caliber, why do we have like a wicked loud lav mic for loud already friend, and then the main talent is getting this like Romeco bullshit? As an audio engineer, things like this really grind my gears.
car, manly things, and I do all the
So if you like sleeping with other people?
Well, we didn't really, we didn't like talk about it, so and kind of.
Does that ever make you mad? Like, do you ever feel like it's not fair?
so I'm totally fine with being. I love being a housewife.
She really sounds like she's been trying to convince someone that everything's cool. She loves this lifestyle. And I think the person she's trying to convince is herself.
Would he cook you dinner if you were sick?
Yeah, but it will probably just order food.
Did you like choose this? Or did it just happen?
Why are you asking so many damn questions, Nicole? Maybe I like to cook. Maybe I like to clean. Maybe I like to make pancakes while my husband makes drum and bass beats in his office. Maybe I like that he sleeps with all the neighbors, Nicole!
I just feel like you're such an alpha, though.
I'm definitely not an alpha. No.
No tribal tattoo in sight. Obviously not an alpha. There's now the alpha's here.
So Monica tells us that
Why is there
you
like
have-
club music?
You're a Virgo, aren't you?
Anyways, that's my cue.
I knew it. You can tell just by listening to someone like this. You could just tell some people that base all of their life's assumptions around astrological signs, and she fits it to a T.
I feel like as a Virgo, like it makes so much sense with your personality. Like you're strong, and you have the out with the tail, and with the Capricorns, in the Cancers, in the Geminis with the type Bs, and the Virgos. That's why it's not working.
This is the worst.
Because sweetheart, because Monica, you're a Capricorn and he's a Virgo. So that's where there's the tension, that's the friction there.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I guess that tied it up.
That explained, and that's all we need to know. John's a Virgo.
She's a Virgo, honey. Hello. That explains it. Full round trip here. That's fucking. Whew.
Found out about John and Monica's relationship. I guess you could say I was a little bit thrown off because I feel like they come off as being pretty equal. But then when she just said that she was a traditional housewife, I I guess I just don't really know what that means.
Yeah, I was a little surprised because it just doesn't seem like her. She's such a strong-minded woman.
This is
She'll
great
definitely
insight.
make little funny comments like, oh, my husband's gotta eat. And I didn't think she was actually serious.
How is this girl so confounded that this woman cooks for her husband? Or like, that's it. She's like, can't believe it. She's like, wait, hold on a second. You, like, if he's hungry, you actually make him food sometimes? What the fuck kind of Stockholm Syndrome relationship is? Oh, you know what? He's a Virgo. Never mind, I get it. Some women like to cook. Some men do. It's not that big of a fucking deal.
That don't know us might think, oh, that's not healthy, or that's bad. But I think if you're a good person and you're with somebody that you really, really love and you're soulmates, it's a whole different thing. I love my marriage and I love him.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's anything stopping us from living like this always.
Forever. Yeah, I love this. This is the best. I mean, this isn't that extreme. Come on. We've gone down some weird avenues on this channel before. Everything about this is just like, oh, traditional dude brings home the bacon, wife stays at home, cooks, cleans, and maybe doesn't have to work if he makes enough money, who knows? Gets a little hairy when you're talking about John putting the oil stick in all the cars in the neighborhood, but I've certainly seen weirder shit. The way they set the scenes and how contrived all the dialogue was seemed incredibly sterile. It does make me wonder what's really going on behind the scenes here. Like, why would you even want to be on this segment? It's so weird. Let's see what the public thinks about it. A traditional marriage does not involve the husband being allowed to sleep with other women. Well, you, my friend Theodore, apparently do not understand the power of the alpha tribal tattoo. The notches on John's belt are only rivaled by the length and intricacy of the tribal design that runs down to his hand. This shouldn't be promoted on Love Don't Judge when literally anyone has the right to judge this on all levels. I don't know about the right, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much, that's why they make these, because we watch them and we judge people. It's literally what the internet was created for. I have a traditional marriage and I still get to run my own life. This is not traditional, this is abuse. There's a big difference. All right, abuse, let's pump the brakes a little bit. If they're agreeing to the openness of John's intimacy, I mean, maybe there's emotional abuse. I don't know. Is this emotionally abusive? It's certainly different than what I'm used to, but abuse is a pretty heavy word for this case, I feel like. What do you think, ladies? Would you be lining up to cook and clean for John here while he's out running around town checking the pH of all the other females around? Love don't judge, apparently, but you certainly can. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you for watching. Now do me a favor and go make me some pancakes while I get intimate with Nigel and then hip thrust the motherfucking like button. See you in the next video. Peace. You